Love and blessings, everyone. This is another edition of New World Visions. I'm over here in Jersey City, New Jersey. And I don't get over here a lot, and I get over here every once in a while, but I came over here to see my friend, my piano student, and he's a success coach. He can tell you some more about it, but his name is A.T. Jones. I met him last year. He came up from Georgia, and he's been doing stuff. I met him a few years ago. I don't know if it was last year. These years go by. He came up from Georgia, and he said, I want to be the best. Right. I want to be the best at the piano. I said, okay. So I like that. So from there, the relationship has developed, and now he can explain what he does.
Right.
A.T. Jones. I want you guys to meet A.T. Jones.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? I don't know if you guys know me, but Rudy's been telling you a little bit. I'm A.T. Jones. I'm a confidence coach. I teach the power of emotional intelligence, and I met Rudy like 5 years ago. I don't know what he's talking about. 1 year ago. And my
old man.
Listen, this is how it went down. I'm gonna tell the story how it went down, because he didn't tell you how it went down. I seen a video and he was killing it. I was like, man, yo, who is this guy killing it? And so, I was curious, so I found him online. And when I found him online, I was like, listen, man, I have to get some lessons with you. I want to be the best. I feel like you one of the top dogs that's out here, and I wanna play like you. And man, he took me up under his wing. He had affordable pricing. That it just really was a blessing to me. And then it just kind of elevated me to be in this New York market, because this New York market is ignorant. And if you don't know nobody to tell you what you need to know, then you're gonna be in trouble. Thank God I found Rudy. And then from that, man, we just grew our relationship. And now, I've been here in New York 5 years holding it down. I've been holding it down because he gave me the understanding of how to be a better musician, how to think piano, how to understand the things that other people aren't going to tell you. He really broke it down. He took his time with me, and man, I would recommend him to working with anybody that's serious about playing piano or broaden your music ability, and that's how we got to know each other, man.
Yeah, well, now thank you for that. Now you tell me something. I'm gonna ask you. You're a confidence coach.
Yeah.
Now, what is a confidence coach? How do you coach confidence?
Okay. So back in the day when I was a kid, right, I would always be that dude that would see the fine girl, right, and then I would see the ugly girl. I would always go talk to the ugly girl, right?
Because you thought that would be the easier.
Because that would be easier for me to do. And
no confidence.
No confidence. So as I got older, I became a drum major in high school. And when I became a drum major in high school, man, every girl would come and talk to me. And I was like, wow, I could have been talking to all type of girls this whole time. And then so I realized I lack confidence in an area that other people probably lack confidence in an area too. And so, man, I started to think about reading more psychology and understanding how the brain works and everything. And man, this thing was just so natural for me that I just built all my products and my conversations based around this one topic.
Now, what, in your opinion, prevents people or becomes a barrier to success? Everyone wants to be successful, however they define it. But some people can't get there, and some people get there taking a step. What in your opinion, is the barrier between people and whatever their vision of success?
I think the barrier between people and their success is people getting bored in what they're doing. If you get bored in what you're doing, then you're not gonna have this. It's not gonna be important for you to keep up the routines that it takes for you to do whatever. I mean, you're doing piano.
Yeah.
Practicing. I want to be the best.
Yeah.
But I gotta practice this C major chord, right? Doing that C major chord in 66 BPM over and over again isn't flattering. It's not exciting. That's not something after a while that becomes boring,
right.
And then once you master something, right? This is the thing. People get good at what they like, and then it becomes non-important.
Yeah.
And that's the part where everybody loses the confidence. Right there. Man, this is boring. I don't feel like playing. I don't feel like doing this anymore, right? If you can avoid being bored, you can always get confident.
Yeah. Well, the thing with the practicing the finger exercises and all of that stuff, it was tedious,
Right.
but I embraced the tedium because I wanted this mastery.
Right, right.
So then music became, so it's not work for me.
Right.
It's a joy.
Right.
So whatever you do, if you enjoy talking to people,
Right, right.
it's not work for
Right,
you.
right.
So, but if you had to go and, it might be some great work, but if you, like I used to be a construction inspector.
Right.
I used to have to follow all of the utilities around, electric utility, the water company, and see if they dug the ditches right and refilled them right. And I didn't want to do all that.
You don't want to do all that.
I didn't want to do that. And all I had to do was drive a car around all day. It wasn't even hard work, but I didn't want to do it.
Right.
But if construction is your thing, then you can work construction and get rich. But that wasn't my thing. I would only have been a mediocre construction worker.
What people have to understand is that in all that you want to do, there's going to be a point in what you're doing isn't interesting anymore. That's the process of actually going from average to great. A lot of people can't do things motor memory. They could do things with talent. If I got to think about going out there and running and catching the ball, then I can do that because I'm talented. But when it comes to like me doing it without thinking about it, because Michael Jordan, he went out on a basketball court with the flu, right? With the flu.
Yeah.
He didn't go out there. He could have said, yo, I'm sick, right?
Yeah.
The difference between a lot of other people and Michael Jordan, he was a professional mentally understanding that this is my obligation. This is what I signed up for. And no matter what's going on, this is the discipline that it's going to take for us to win and get to where we need to be. That's hard for the average person because it's easy to say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. That's simple, right?
Yeah.
That's easy. But like when you're depending on you and only you, and then like you got this mentality of like, no, I'm going to get there, then that's what separates you from everybody else.
Okay, well the difference between Michael Jordan and maybe somebody like you is people like Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson and Kobe Bryant don't make good coaches.
No.
Because it just all came so easy for them that they can't relate to somebody who doesn't have the inner anointing that they've got. So what is it that makes beyond talent that makes somebody a coach that can bring it out of you? They aren't so great at it themselves that they can't relate to you.
Say that question one more time.
Okay, what is it that makes a person who isn't Michael Jordan, but he can mold a Michael Jordan. He can coach a Michael Jordan. He ain't Michael Jordan, but he can coach a Michael Jordan and bring that out of him. What is that intangible?
It takes empathy, extreme empathy. I think a coach's job is to be able to see the puzzle pieces and make it exciting for the players, not do it for the players. Michael Jordan was a doer, right? Phil Jackson was a visionary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Marginal player, but he can see the whole court and everybody on it. What they supposed to be doing.
It's a difference. So if you gain great empathy, then you sit there and you say, what makes this power forward explosive? What makes this center amazing? What makes this point guard so useful? And you understand it on a level where it's not like, with Michael Vick, he was able to run, throw, all that stuff. Well, we don't need you to do that. You're a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Why is my man Brady in the game still if Michael Vick retired? Let me tell you why. Because, my man couldn't run, right? Brady ain't running. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hit the ground. I'm going to throw the ball. I'm not going to get injured. I am a quarterback. I am not a running back, right? And so if you understand those angles, then you're able to drive the car. Every coach is just like your sensors. It's like, you know how you get discernment? That's what a coach is, the discernment.
Right.
And then a coach can see the discernment in the game real time,
Right.
and then effectively say something to you,
Right.
and then like you be like, oh, I'm so happy you're on my team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The coach ain't the person that's just like telling you, okay, let's do another 10 laps. No.
Right, right.
In the game, you tired, you got
Right,
fatigue,
right.
you got all this stuff going on.
Right.
And then he said, yo, I know you're tired, but like if you go over there and then you just shoot at that spot you always shoot at.
And he can get something out of you that you couldn't get out of yourself.
You tired.
Yeah,
your
you
brain
tired,
ain't
yeah.
saying go right there and shoot.
Right.
Your brain ain't doing that. But your coach is like, yo, I know how you function. And I know once you see the way you're supposed to do it, then you could do the rest. My job is just to remind you. Like, ain't nobody else gonna remind you because nobody don't spend that much time with you like that.
Right,
You know?
right.
That's the difference.
Right.
That's the difference.
Well, we know we're going to get up. We're past 10 minutes here. We try to keep these things to 15.
Yeah, all right.
So I'm going to ask AT one more question and see if we can come in right at 15. If we go past it, whatever. You know, you ain't got nothing else to do. Watch the whole thing.
Right.
But I'm going to ask AT Jones, what's the future? What do you see in the future for yourself, your clients, and for the whole movement in terms of arts and the development?
Right. Okay. So for me, the future is being able to show people my three main things. And that's one, teaching people how to not live check to check. I think the problem with people and money is that they never was taught what to do with their money. Never been taught. Not gonna have the habits. Not gonna understand it. One, I can get your money right. Get your attitude right. You're gonna always be crunk with me if your money ain't right. So number two is I have to get you to understand emotional intelligence. I have a book out called The Master Reset. And my book is to stop people from going 0 to 1,000. And I feel like those two combinations, money, emotions, they work hand in hand. My money right, I can always control my emotions, right? If I can get that together, then these things work like an oiled machine. Now, if I got my money right and my emotions right, I can then push my business up, right? My business is my niche, what I naturally do, and like nobody else can do it. Like that is what everybody has inside of them. But a lot of people can't see it because they look at television. You know, look at Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. Now you're finding something trendy and then you're trying to relate it to what you do, and that ain't what you're supposed to be doing. It doesn't even have anything to do with your brand and how you are, whatever. Those are my three go-to things. They call me the niche guru. I got a money plan, and I got a book called The Master Reset. That's the future for AT Jones and my followers and anybody that's around me. I want to keep it so simple that you can say, this is what I learned from this guy.
How can we get your book?
My website is coachatjones.com. You can go and you can purchase my book there. You can go get my merchandise there. You can go and see. I have a keynote there that I have specially made for you. I got a free money plan that's there. If you put your email in, I'll send you over a money plan. And listen, this is another thing. I ain't told nobody this. I got a discount code to get everything in my store half off. Need a coach. Put that in. Need a coach. I ain't told nobody yet.
All right. That's coachatjones.com. Go visit that website. Go support this brother. He's doing stuff that we need to be doing and we need to be supporting. And subscribe to this channel, Rudy Wangozi. I got a lot of stuff on here. I got talks and I got music and I got stuff to delight you. Okay? So continue to pray for me. I'll continue to pray for you. And I won't go into my long Arabic prayers right now because, I don't know who's watching here. But just continue. If you want to subscribe, and then we'll find ways. We need donations. We need help. We need all kind of financial help. But right now, just enjoy the fact that we're here. We found a way to come and be in front of you, before you, and bring some of this information to you, and that we hope it's going to uplift your life. So we're sitting here doing some work together. So we just decided, AT and I, to trade back and forth, go live and YouTube videos. So we're going to put this thing on Facebook as well, so that my Facebook people can see it and my YouTube people can see it. All right. So go out and make it a successful day. And, however, you need 10,000 hours of practice to be a master. So however many hours you're away, if you're 5,000 hours away from that 10,000, go put in 2 or 3 hours at that. whatever you got to do, okay? All right. Love and blessings to everybody, and thanks for checking in. This is New World Visions.